Right now, a fiery explosion rips off the front of a Brooklyn building, killing one person and sending debris flying. Good evening, I'm Diane Macedo. Cindy Hsu is off. Fire crews are still at that building now checking for hot spots. CBS 2's Matt Kozar joins us live from Borough Park with more on this investigation. Matt?
Diane, investigators haven't been able to get inside to take a closer look because the building is just not structurally sound. What you're looking at right now was someone's apartment. You can see the burnt out, charred rubble, firefighters in their ladder trucks looking from above for any of those hot spots. Early indications are that this was a gas explosion.
In this cell phone video, you can see the explosion set off a large fire, the flames destroying anything that was left. The blast happened around 1 o'clock on the second floor of this 3-story building on 13th Avenue in Borough Park. The front of the building blew right off. Bricks, concrete, and metal became projectiles. From her apartment window, 16-year-old Brigitte Martinez saw people on the street running for cover.
I see a man, he was hopping on one leg, and I think he got injured because something fell down.
This is what the building looked like before the explosion. A business on the first floor, 2 apartments above it. Now it's barely recognizable. With a firehouse around the corner, firefighters got to the scene in only 3 minutes, but they couldn't rescue one woman. Firefighters found her body in the stairwell. They say she was the only person in the building at the time. Investigators believe the explosion happened as a kitchen stove was being disconnected.
We are told that the tenant there purchased a high-end stove. It was their own stove. They were moving out of the apartment and were going to take that stove with them. So, of course, to take a stove with you, it entails disconnecting the gas line.
3 people on the sidewalk were injured by debris.
Injured on the street were actually 2 men coming home from synagogue and a 10-year-old kid.
Jacob Kornblatt says he walked past the building just minutes before the blast. In this devoutly religious Jewish neighborhood, many celebrating the Sabbath watched with concern from afar, even from the rooftops.
At the time that people are actually going from, to families and coming home from synagogue, it's frightening to see such an incident.
Displaced residents stayed warm on an MTA bus as they waited for police to let them back into their homes. Despite indications this was a gas explosion, the mayor says no one reported smelling gas prior to the blast.
After the situation in East Harlem, we emphasize to people in New York City, if you smell gas, call 911.
The woman who died has not yet been identified. 5 firefighters suffered minor injuries. They're expected to be okay. As for the 3 pedestrians, they're being treated at Methodist Hospital. We just learned from folks in the community that one who is in critical condition just got out of surgery. Reporting live in Borough Park, Brooklyn, Matt Kozar, CBS 2 News.
All right, Matt, thank you. And we heard the mayor there refer to some past gas explosions. We have a little information on those. Then just a reminder, in March, an explosion leveled 3 buildings in the East Village, killing 2 people. That happened after someone illegally tapped into a gas line. And in March of 2014, a gas leak leveled 2 buildings in East Harlem. 9 people died in that blast.